And then to get to the technical part of the fight, great job by Malik Scott. That setup was so smart, just jabbing him to the body, trying to get him to lower his eyesight to set up the right hand.
And get the timing off a little bit. You kind of have to reset a little bit when that jab's landing.
He was begging in the first round for the jab to come.
Yeah.
He was and then waiting for Malik. That was all Malik Scott's setup. He was waiting for the jab. Tyson's smart. He knew, take your freaking time, man, and adjust. And because he was waiting on the jab, and he was going to come over. You could see it.
Yeah. And Wilder actually won the first round boxing.
Yeah. And then,
he won a couple of them for me boxing.
Yeah.
I thought he won the fifth, as well. So those are the 2 rounds for sure. I thought he won outside of the knockdown.
To piggyback on what you said about Malik Scott, I loved the game plan going into it, and I loved what I heard in the corner. Very honest and we always talk about, like, tell me something. Don't just say, hey, you're doing great, keep doing this. He was saying, hey, when you're doing this, and Deontay's kind of nodding, it was connecting. So
hey, Carson, even in a loss, I think Malik might have got him some jobs.
He needs definitely a lot of jobs.
My boy Radio Raheem, the ever talented Radio Raheem, he's told me after the fight, the second star of tonight after Tyson Fury is Malik Scott. Ooh. And I thought that was sharp as always from my guy.
Yeah, he did great. What were your Malik Scott takeaways, SP?
I loved what I heard coming from the corner. The few times that I heard the corner, I thought that Malik was right in the middle of where you need to be as a coach in terms of giving instruction, and also that kind of that cheerleading, that motivating factor that you have to be as a head coach. All the way across the board, I really do feel like Malik Scott he proved himself. A lot of people saying that Deontay made the wrong choice. He's hiring a coach that he beat and has never won a championship title. And what does he know?
He's never Dundee world titles.
Coached anyone before. I'm like, if you look across the NFL, a majority of the head coaches in the NFL did not win the ship or are not going to be in the Hall of Fame.
I can't think of a lot
playing in the NFL.
I can't think of a lot of boxing trainers that have done.
Done that. So a lot of boxing coaches he's one of those guys that apparently can teach the X's and O's and can teach the strategy better than they can do it themselves. My dad, my dad is kind of that kind of guy where he can tell you better, he can actually show you himself. So I just thought that Malik Scott did a terrific job. Every time they went to the corner, it gave me confidence in Deontay that something good could happen for him.
It was like he was going to the corner and he was going to actually get something.
Yeah.
And I feel like when Malik says stuff, like when Malik just don't say, I need more of a jab. I need you to technically break it down. I be like, Malik is like,
he had it.
He gonna
behind that surgical.
Tell you how to, surgical.
And on the phone.
Again, with my dad, the best head coaches out there, the best coaches are the coaches that can milk that 60-second
This
clock.
is a flashback to the Saturday night. It's a mess.
There's a moment, but after Wilder gets dropped in the third, there's a moment Malik has with Deontay I'll never forget. It was one of those classic moments in the corner. Deontay has that moment where it's like, fuck, and
we're here again.
Malik just says, take a deep breath. He doesn't go right to the instructor. Take a deep breath. His water, and then he looks him in the eyes and is like, keep your hand on the phone. Don't get lackadaisical. Step to this guy. And you could see Deontay, he brought life back to his fighter. And I'll never forget
and
that.
You can just see Deontay's eyes.
Yeah.
That's what was easy to notice. You're like, he's locked in.
How important is it for you to go to the corner and see your trainer,
your guy,
and not hyped up, Shawn?
What
does that do to you?
It's all important. When you can look at when you get the energy from your coach. If I go to the corner, and I've gone to the corner, my dad said, "Oh, I don't know if we won that round. This is what you need to do." There's been other times where we didn't get that round. This is what we need to do. If my dad was frantic, if my dad was worried,
it's like, wait a second.
That frantic and that worry comes into my head, and I go back out for the next round with that same type of energy. You know what I mean? So the other thing that Malik Scott said that I was like, yo, he's the guy. He said, you're gonna be so proud of yourself tomorrow. Just keep doing what I'm asking you to do. You're gonna be so proud of yourself tomorrow. And I think he meant that no matter what happened in terms of the outcome, what you do is gonna make you so proud of yourself. You're gonna be so proud of yourself about what you do tonight.
And I agree.
What's up? I'm Showtime Shawn Porter.
I'm Ant. Follow me on IG with 2 T's. Let's do it. Let's do it again.
All right. Just introduce yourself.
Okay.
And then you tell them what to do. I'm Showtime Shawn Porter.
I'm Anthony Brenagh.
Carson A. Merk. Like, subscribe, comment.
This is the Porter way.